The media ate up what she made up. So what's worse, the fact that 18-year-old Yasmin Saweed posted on Facebook her false tale that 3 men taunted her on the New York subway, pulled on her hijab, and called her a terrorist in the name of Donald Trump, and that no one on the subway came to her rescue, or that so many media outlets bought this lie without question. BuzzFeed went all in. Quote, drunk men yelling Donald Trump, attempt to remove women's hijab on NYC subway. That story's got everything. Racial tension, white male privilege, pro-Trump brutes, damsel in distress. Why check her claims? Why ask questions? Why write allegedly? The story's perfect. Except cops couldn't find any witnesses, so they arrest her for filing a false report. And BuzzFeed had to write about that. Headline, woman arrested for allegedly making up story of NY subway attack by Trump supporters. So now they discover the word allegedly. Oof, getting dizzy. And it wasn't just BuzzFeed. Other media outlets reported the story with little skepticism. You know what made me skeptical of the story? The part about how no one on the subway helped her. I take the subway every day. New Yorkers would have helped her. Not me, because I'm usually drunk, but other New Yorkers would, because they're good people and they know how she feels. In fact, the city's offering counseling to people stressed out by the fact that Donald Trump won. Yeah, this is de Blasio's concern. While homeless are freezing on sidewalks and nuts are pushing people in front of subways, de Blasio obsesses over the hurt feelings of Hillary supporters. I'd say he's the worst mayor in the world, but we already know who that is. No, he's the worst mayor, believe me. All right, so she tried to expose Islamophobia and attack and assault on a Muslim woman. But oddly enough, Tom, she exposed real hate crime against Muslims because her parents hacked off her hair. When she showed up in court, her head was shaved. Now, I get it when you cut your kid's hair, but when you actually remove somebody's hair as a punishment, that's assault. That's like an honor crime.
It's torture. Most people don't look good. Bernie looks great with the shaved head.
Yes.
But I don't look very well.
Bernie.
I don't know. I have a kind of a pointy skull. I look terrible with a shaved head.
I'd like you with a shaved head.
It's not going to happen. But okay. I think that I mean, obviously, it's because the type of person that she got this story reported because of the type of person she is.
Right.
Believe me, I try to create hoaxes against myself all the time, and nobody ever buys it.
White man harassed on subway.
Nobody believes me.
People cheer.
But
I don't even know what kind of slurs they would use on you. Hey, go back to your insurance company where you work. Nice plaid tie. I don't know. Take off your plaid tie. Bernie, after something like this happens, they normally go, okay, she has issues. She needs to work things out with her family. So there's never really any punishment. Maybe there shouldn't be a punishment.
Well, she was arrested.
Yeah.
She was charged with filing a false report or whatever the hell it is. But you're right. The family, the reason why she even did this in the first place was because the family was angry at her for dating a Catholic. So, and she's not a minor, by the way. They chopped her hair off. But to your other point about Bill de Blasio, that's the same slob that bought into the hands up, don't shoot fake news narrative. And he's out there blaming Trump for what this lady went through when it was a hoax.
Right.
So he was essentially Al Sharpton to Tawana Brawley. He was that to this girl, this slob, and he never apologized for all his empty rhetoric. And the funny thing about it, too, was that Brian Williams actually broke this story. I haven't heard him issue the correction yet, but I can't wait to see that video.
They should let their daughter date a Catholic. We're fine. We stop at first base.
Yeah, it's true.
Speak for yourself.
Talk about punishment. Yeah. Tyrus, here's the thing. You know, the media, okay, the media will admit this is false, but then what they do is they go, but it's real somewhere else. So this is a raising awareness experience. Yeah, she made it up, but there's probably 1,000 women just like her that are real.
First of all, I'm just trying to think of a way I hit Trump. It just don't. Wow, Trump. It just don't really work. You
Doesn't work.
Don't yell his name when you.
No,
Trump.
you go. You want.
Like,
this is actually raising.
You can't even sign that when you stand over him. Trump. Like you don't. There's no West Coast. You can't really.
Also,
it
you
just don't make any
won.
sense.
Generally, when people won, they celebrate.
It's not even that. The real sad part is that when this situation does happen to somebody,
Yes, no one will believe
we'll
it.
be like, yeah, right,
Yep.
because of all the attention that she got. And I think it's sad that instead of it's this crazy, it's 2 words. Call it fact checking.
Yeah.
When you get a story, there's this great, all the President's Men is an old movie. They had all this information, but they wouldn't print it until they had facts and their sources verified. We've lost that, because no one and then when the truth comes out, it's back page,
Yeah.
When
No,
it
the
should have
retraction-
liar exposed for,
Is it one
white
sentence?
men everywhere demand apology.
It's underneath the ads for like impotence drugs or whatever you call those things. I wouldn't know. Kat?
This isn't even the first time this specific hoax has happened.
Exactly.
Somebody at the University of Tennessee made up the exact same lie. If you're going to make up a hoax of a fake hate crime, at least try a new one.
Yes, exactly.
Instead of one that's not already been done and the person got busted, then you do it and you get busted. But they just count on people saying, oh, bingo, this is what we need. This is great, proving this hate crime narrative that we're trying to push. It's almost as if places like BuzzFeed care more about their own agenda than the facts.
I would never say that.
Almost
I
like
would
that.
never say that. You know what I consider a hate crime? The fact that she smeared a city. The extra layer to her hoax was saying that nobody helped her on the subway. So she not only said that she was a victim, but that everybody that rides subways are.
Insulted all of us personally.
I think I was.
Well, I don't ride the subway for obvious reasons. I don't fit. But the other part of it that we're missing or whatever is that when she makes those claims, and this is the reality of it, 3 men get on her, she's not going to go home.
Yeah.
When it's a real hate crime, we find the body.
Yeah.
And in the South, that you'd see them hanging or they drag them from the car. You don't commit most of those atrocities like that. They don't leave you to tell a story.
Yeah.
That's the ugliness of it.
Thanks
So to
for
do
bringing
it-
us down.
Yeah, but I'm just keeping it real.
On that note, we're going to move on. But I do say the media is to blame for this path because they make the path easy and romantic to choose for it's about seeking attention, and the media makes it appealing. You can do this and get away with it. All right. Coming up, a story so mind-boggling, you might want to wear your mind-boggling protector. I don't know. So which action star is Trump sending on the rocky road to Washington? Guess I just gave away that story. Everybody go home.